Hello, Europe.
Today's topic is Finland and their song Blackbird by Norma John. Finland has been in the contest since 1961 and they've achieved a whopping 8 last places, and since the semifinals were introduced in 2004 they've gone to the finals 7 times and they failed to qualify 6 times. But you know what I love about Finland? They just keep coming back. They've never left the contest since they first entered, and even though Europe hasn't always appreciated their songs, they just keep participating, you know? And I really like that.
I love that about Finland too. They're such a wild card. I feel like they just put in what they like. They don't know whether Europe's gonna like it or not, but they just do what they do. And I feel like their music culture is just too different for us to understand some of the time, but I think that's really fun, and I think they're always just exciting to see in the competition. They never stop trying.
Yeah, and you can always count on Finland to add something to the contest worth talking about.
Yeah. So what did you think about this song?
We listened to it last night, and I was just like, oh no, another ballad. Mm-hmm. But then when I heard it this morning, the thing that got to me, I think, is the spacious sound. Like, it's really big, sort of echoey sound, and I really like that. And I think it'll work really well in a big arena. I think it'll be a magical moment for anyone that's there, present in the arena on the night. And I think that'll reflect back to the musicians on stage and the singer in particular. Yeah. And that will probably boost her self-confidence, which will also make her shine even more.
That's an interesting point, because I did disagree with you when I watched this, actually. I thought, this is a beautiful song, but it's more of an indie song, like an indie sort of pop ballad that I would listen to, but it might be too weird for Eurovision, and it might not stick out because it doesn't have a lot of, dynamic action going on. There's no key change, there's nothing crazy build-up-wise, so it might get lost in the other songs, I think, although I liked it, but last year I was so disappointed because Iceland's song didn't go through to the finals at all, and I loved it. But it was more like a Monsters and Men kind of song. It wasn't a Eurovision song, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that could be a strength, not necessarily a weakness. You definitely feel like this is a real band. They wrote a real song that means something to them. Yeah. As opposed to the UK song, which I feel like is just a bunch of producers sat around in a music studio for a weekend and threw something together. Yeah. It doesn't have any soul to it, but this definitely does. This is real, and I definitely think that's something that people appreciate, and that will earn some votes.
That's absolutely true. It's just unpredictable, so I like it, but I'm not sure how it's gonna do. But it may do very well. Sometimes a good song is just a good song. You know, whether or not I think it's Eurovision doesn't matter. It just matters whether people vote for it or not. Mm-hmm. And another thing is that this song does have beautiful imagery. Like, I agree with you. The lyrics feel real and they feel poetic. And she also has this sort of outfit, the black lace coming up her neck. Her silhouette is very bird-like, which is a beautiful thing that goes with the lyrics. So I think that is a very artistic and beautiful song, and maybe people will like it, maybe they won't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if the tradition is going to continue where people imitate what the winning song did last year, we're going to end up with a ballad swamp. And even though the staging and her clothing and everything is very artful, it's very kind of, it's pretty low key. The problem is if there are too many ballads in a row, it might just get lost because there's nothing spectacular or explosive about it at all. Yeah. So that's the only real weakness that I can think of with the song, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. So let's give it a score.
Yeah. I'm giving it an 8.
I'm giving it a 7. I love it, but I'm just not sure how it's going to do, so I didn't want to give it a super, super high score. Because I think about how it's going to do in Eurovision, too, not just whether I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 7 out of 10, by the way. We always forget to say we score out of 10 points.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and happy listening, and we'll see you next time.